Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I make my hair growth oil. So to start out, I'm going to start by pouring a half a cup of grapeseed oil. And grapeseed oil is an odorless oil. It's full of emollients and nutrients that encourages growth for healthy skin cells. It's also good for conditioning dry hair. It can reduce dandruff and hair loss, and it can block the DHA hormone that causes hair loss. It contains vitamin E and so many other benefits, and it's really good for promoting hair growth. Now I'm also adding a half a cup of olive oil. That's also great for reducing dandruff, and it can also prevent split ends. It helps to make the hair more manageable and also stimulates hair growth. The next item here is Fenugreek Seeds. So these are rich in vitamins A, K, and C, as well as folic acid. It is high in calcium, potassium, and iron. It reduces hair shedding and treats dandruff. It can also treat other scalp issues such as thinning hair and balding. And it also strengthens the hair roots. And I'm using a quarter cup. So I'm going to stir everything together, and I'm going to let it sit on a low to medium heat for about 10 to 20 minutes. Just watch it. You don't want it to kind of boil, but you know, if it's too high, you'll see that it will start to like make little tiny bubbles, and then I'll just turn it down and let it sit until it cools down. So here you can see that now that I've removed the lid, you can see that the seeds have changed color. They are a bit brown now. They have toasted up a little bit. So now I'm going to pour it into this glass jar. I do not strain the seeds off from the oil. I actually keep the seeds the entire time that I use this oil on my scalp and my hair. Now you can stop here and use the oil as is, but I'm going to add a few more things to this oil, which is going to infuse it and just make it that more powerful for hair growth. So I'm going to start by adding cassia, which some may know as neutral henna, but in fact is not henna at all. It does not leave any color on the hair, but it also strengthens the hair, and it enhances shine, it conditions the hair, and it reduces dandruff and irritations to the scalp. So I'm adding a tablespoon of that cassia powder to the mixture. Here I'm showing you henna. You know, you can add this if you choose, but I chose not to add it to this mix. Next up, I'm adding a teaspoon of neem powder. Neem powder is great for strengthening the hair follicles. It reduces dandruff, and it aids in maintaining a healthy scalp. Next, I'm adding Brahmi powder. It is great if you use it regularly. It minimizes split ends, adds shine, and eliminate dandruff. It also makes the roots stronger and decreases shedding. And I'm adding a teaspoon of this powder. After adding the Brahmi, I'm going to add amla. Amla is also known as the Indian gooseberry. It is great for strengthening the hair follicles, and it stimulates hair growth. It'll penetrate the scalp and nourish it from within. It is also high in vitamin C. I'm adding a teaspoon of this powder as well. Next, I'm going to add castor oil. So this one, the Jamaican black castor oil, I don't use too often because it actually makes my scalp really irritated, and because of that I chose for this mixture to use this other castor oil instead. The one from the Now brand is what I'm going to choose to add to this mixture, and for that I'm going to add a tablespoon. So next up, I'm going to add peppermint oil. Peppermint oil is great for hair growth because of the menthol that's found in it. It stimulates the scalp, which increases blood flow, which then encourages hair growth. So, but this one, be very careful because it can cause scalp irritation. So I would say this one is optional, but I'm going to do about 5 to 7 drops in this one. And then after that, I'm going to add rosemary oil, which is great as an anti-inflammatory oil, and it soothes the irritated scalp, and it improves blood circulation, which again boosts hair growth. So it also is great for unclogging hair follicles, and it strengthens the follicles as well. And I'm adding about 5 to 7 drops. So that's it. That is my mixture for extreme hair growth. Please use this at your own risk though, because I am not a professional. This is just what works for me. Try it out and let me know what you guys think. You can add, you can add like as much or as little as each ingredient as you like, or you can omit a few. I recommend using this 2 to 3 times a week. I'm telling you guys, try it out. Your hair is already growing. You're alive, right? Like, I hope so. You're watching this video, you're alive. But using this oil will increase your growth rate, so you'll get more out of your growth phase. Here's a clip from my other oil video on how I prefer to use my oil. I'll leave the link to this video down below and in the iCards. So yeah, also please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and press the bell. The bell lets you get notifications of whenever I upload. So please stay tuned for more videos. Give me a thumbs up and share. Thanks for watching.